Believe it or not, babies are already showing their personalities before they're even born, and I've got the wildest evidence to share. When we think about fetal development, we often imagine a tiny, passive being just sort of floating around in the womb, waiting to be born. But the truth is, babies are doing some pretty wild things in there, even before they've taken their first breath. One of the biggest misconceptions people have about fetal activity is that it's just random movements, like a bunch of uncoordinated thrashing around. But that's not the case at all. In fact, babies are actually very active in the womb, and their movements are closely tied to their developing nervous system. Another misconception is that babies are just sort of asleep the whole time, not really aware of their surroundings. But research has shown that babies are actually highly attuned to their environment and can even detect subtle changes in their mother's voice or heart rate. People often assume that because babies can't see or hear in the classical sense, they must not be experiencing the world in any way. But the womb is a rich sensory environment, full of sounds, sensations, and even flavors that babies can pick up on. In fact, some research suggests that babies may even be able to taste the foods their mothers eat through the amniotic fluid. It's a pretty cool idea to think about, right? Hiccups, thumb sucking, and yawning are all common behaviors we associate with babies after they're born. But what's amazing is that these behaviors start in the womb. Scientists think that hiccups might be a way for babies to practice breathing, while thumb sucking could be a way to self-soothe. Yawning is thought to be a way for babies to regulate their nervous system and get ready for life outside the womb. It's pretty amazing to think that these behaviors are all hardwired into our development from the very start. But there's one behavior that's really going to blow your mind. Are you ready for it? It's the fact that babies have been observed practicing walking in the womb. I know it sounds crazy, but it's been caught on ultrasound and it's absolutely adorable. This little baby is moving its legs in a walking motion, getting ready to take its first steps even before it's born. It's a truly incredible moment, and it just goes to show how much babies are learning and preparing for life outside the womb. So there you have it. Babies are doing some pretty wild things in the womb, and it's all part of their amazing journey to becoming the tiny humans we know and love. They're not just passive little beings waiting to be born. They're active, curious, and already learning about the world around them. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the wild world of fetal development. If you've got a favorite fact about babies in the womb, share it with us in the comments below. And don't forget to check out our other videos on baby development for more mind-blowing facts.